Welcome back, or welcome in general. Today we're looking at the levelers. I'm probably gonna get lambasted here, but that's okay. Um, I didn't, I didn't know who they were either. I don't know very many. I don't know very many bands. So if you guys, here's a side. If you guys have bands that you love that you know about, throw it down below, because my sphere is quite limited. I know who I know and I like who I like. And please expand my horizons. So throw down some bands that only you know, that loads of people know, but just throw some stuff down. Let's all try and start listening to new music. Let's get that going. So it's not only helpful for me, but it just kind of gives a bit more coverage for everybody, and everybody can learn something. So throw those people down in the comments, please. Um, I got a message from a guy. I didn't know who he was. Um, it seems like the best times and the greatest outcomes have always been through these strange people contacting me through the internet. But I learned in school, they say when your phone rings and you answer it, you gotta be answering that with the ability to then go and do the job, talking about music and getting called for a gig. Obviously, we have cell phones now, but it's mostly on the internet. So it's basically when that email comes, you got to be ready to just go to it, not say like, okay, I'll be ready in a month. So I got an email from somebody that I'd never met. He's a really nice guy, actually. I really like him. Lost a bit of touch with him, but um, I'm gonna reach out to him after this video because now he's on my head. But he was a Scottish guy, and he had to do a gig in Camden at a very, again, this is probably the highlight of my time. I had Wine Festival for a personal reason, but size wise, this was probably the height. Even today, this would be the height. This was about a year or two ago, at the Roundhouse, at the Camden Roundhouse, and I think there was about, well, it doesn't matter how many people were there. There was a lot of people there, more than Milo Green, because they didn't stand outside and have the audience and then let them in when they were on. So this guy was supporting the Levelers. I don't know how he had it. He was part of the Arts Council funding. I'm not sure, but he was a really nice guy, and he said, but this is the thing. He said, I got this gig. I thought it was a troll. I checked it out. It was real. He had found my website and he'd reached out to me, and he said he's got to do a half an hour slot, to open up for the Levelers in a month. So you got a month to learn. We've got 2 or 3 rehearsals, and then we got to do the gig. So if you answer that call, word to the wise, if you ever answer one of these calls, you either need to know the stuff straight away, or you got to be able to learn it like that and get it done. And even if you don't think you've got it done, you got to be confident enough to express that and say, show the rest of the people, yeah, no, I got this. Even in your head, you're thinking, oh, I've got no idea. You gotta cliche fake it till you make it. And even when you make it, you're still faking it. And so turned up and did these rehearsals. We had to learn. Nobody knew anybody, right? By the way, like, he was just a guy who wrote these songs, and so the guitarist, the bass player, myself, we all didn't know each other. Nobody knew anybody, and we became friends. That was nice. It was a nice experience for that, and so then we went and did the gig, and this was a nice experience because they treated you properly. They gave us a green room, our dressing room, had a shower. I don't know why. All these things are much more than I feel I deserve, or probably do deserve, or could expect or want. Right? These are strange things that don't happen very often. So when they do, if they happen to you, take advantage. Well, don't take advantage of it, but I mean, take advantage of this situation, as in appreciate it. Take a moment to step back and really be grateful. And next to ours was the Levelers, and so we had seen each other in the hallways, stopped and had a few conversations and everything, but there was a massive smell, and I'm from, it's not rural Canada, but there's fields and everything, and when you hit a skunk, you know it a mile away, 2 miles away. It just, you know where I'm going with this, but so and they're older guys, right? So it was pretty cool to see, just to see that they still got not so much that going on in their lives, but just at some point maybe you think things change in the capacity of like, I don't know. No, it seemed like it was as exciting for them as it was for us, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And so they seemed quite giddy, quite excited, quite humbled. They were very humbled guys, very nice people. Um, but they were they were doing stuff before the show. It didn't hinder their show at all. It was amazing. They're really great. I was really I almost enjoyed watching them play more than I did myself being there. But yeah, had a chat with the drummer. He was a lovely guy, very nice guy, and they're all wonderful people. Went on, did that, came back, had a bit of an after show kind of thing. I mean, most people had to go and leave and stuff, so we caught up with each other briefly. But it was all a very nice experience. It was all a wonderful time. They're very nice people. So there's that story. I got nothing else to say. So have a good one. Eh? Stay safe.